Many unhoused individuals in Wichita Falls rely on city resources to survive the winter season. Below freezing temperatures have raised concern for residents in our community, but others are unaware of the plight these individuals face. Local organizations and officials are working to help the most vulnerable. There were over 700 unhoused people living in Wichita County in January of 2023. A recent report shows this number increased by up to 12% in the past year. Additionally, there was also a 19% increase among unhoused veterans. WFPD Sergeant Charlie Eiper says resources from local organizations are needed more now than ever before.
Patrol officers will be out and they may see somebody who they probably already know. They know they're homeless, the weather's horrible. It's not uncommon for that officer to throw them in the car and say, hey, let's get you somewhere.
Community-run organizations like Faith Mission Shelter and Faith Refuge Shelter for Women provide shelter, food, clothes, and other necessities for a growing unhoused population. However, there are some resource-limiting events like overflows and extreme weather. Failure to execute solutions to these can be detrimental to some. CEO of Faith Mission Steve Sparks says it's important to be aware of the needs of each individual who may rely on his organization.
That's my biggest concern, is having a place for them to go, resources for them to take advantage of, and enough people in the community to be able to provide those resources.
With the shelter being in high demand during cold weather conditions, many unhoused individuals are at risk. Sparks and Eiper both take initiative when trying to combat conflicts that may arise.
They're always our priority. We actually go out on the streets and look for them and make sure that they're not staying out in this weather that can be deadly.
24-hour availability is required to prioritize the unhoused population. Collaboration across the city is key to managing the situation. The shelters are implementing special services during these colder months to protect individuals from harsh weather conditions. This may include extended shelter hours, additional bedding, and dedicated outreach program assistance from churches and local businesses during cold spells. Sparks says Wichita Falls has rallied to help whenever the shelter has been in need.
To respond to our needs, whether it's food, clothing, or finances, when we put the word out, the city always seems to respond.
These resources are crucial during these cold months, but they are just as essential for the rest of the year. For now, Faith Mission and Faith Refuge are working alongside the City of Wichita Falls to help vulnerable individuals get through winter. For MNG Media, I'm Beyonce Wilson.